wa Justice Forum ate n'abakulembeze b'ekibiina abatukyaziza enjala eno tubeera mu kafuulo akamaze essaawa 2 namba nga tuli mu kwemumuunya ku nsonga zetwabasaba twogereko ffe twabawandiikira tubasaba ensisinkano era ne bagituwa olwaleero. Ekigendererwa okwogera ku nsonga zenalambulira eggwanga ne bannange nga Democratic Alliance, okwogezeganya n'okubaako ebikulu bitusindika bibeerewo okunongozereza mu mateeka gafuga ebyokulonda ne mu ssemateeka nga tunabagenda mu kalulu akajja. Njakubaza kikateregga ne ttiimu ya Jeema batuwadde obudde okumala ne batuwuliriza era nesobola okulambulula ebigendererwa ebikulu ebiri mu kiwandiiko kituwanyisiganyiza nabo era ne batusuubiza nti muwangu ddala bagenda kubaako bibaddamu bituyambe okugaziya n'ekisinga obukulu mu nsinkano eno kwe kwewaayo kwe balaze nti enkola eno bajjagala bagenda kubeera kitundu yo ekisinga obukulu ekivuddemu. Tulina ne programs endala n'ebibiina ebirala ebyatuzeemu nakyoka ebyokulonda atuzeemu ensinga tujja gitegeeza abamawulire mu bwangu ddala ate mubeerewo muwulize eggwanga mutegeere nti abantu bangi abaagala okwogerezeganya ne bannaabwe ne waliwo abatya olaba batalina bugumu vaayo okwogera ku byetutakkaanya ku byetukkaanyaako kyokka ate nga tugenda mu kalulu nga ffe tugamba nti si kyabwenkanya eri bannayuganda betukulembera batwala mu kalulu akajja nga ebintu ebimu tebikyuse. Tutya kalulu nesi twagala katemba nolwekyo Haji Katereganya okwebaza tuwomwaganya ate n'ekibiina kya Justice Forum ekyali. So I would like to humbly thank the Secretary General of Justice Forum and the entire fraternity of this party for receiving us this morning in the 2-hour dialogue we held to specifically speak to the issues I have addressed with my team at the DA, for which we want the country to have a conversation. Matters that relate to electoral, constitutional and political reforms, the political transition in the country, as well as national reconciliation. We're happy at the DA that Justice Forum has committed to being part of this conversation. What remains is for the National Executive of Justice Forum to lay out a framework of our nature of engagement. We are ready to engage with them to fruition of the effort pioneered as the DA. At the end of the day, we do not intend to take personal credit out of this effort, but because we care about the future of this country. And we have been around to appreciate and understand the failings of our past endeavors as the opposition in trying to change the trajectory of this nation. In the coming days, we'll be informing the nation about our next engagements because they are lined up. Like I informed the country at the beginning of the year, we have written to political, non-political actors, society, citizen platforms, religious and cultural institutions, and we are getting the responses. We are going to cascade these meetings. I shall keep you posted because we believe we have time to make very key reforms. Those that will need time, we will cascade like we have said. I want to thank you once again, Mr. Secretary General, and you, the media, that follow these events. Beginning with the last one out. The nursing dialogue is not about the DA. This consultation is about framing the nature of dialogue. And at the end of this consultation from stakeholders, we will frame. We have given our views, but we believe that our views are not conclusive. This platform between the DA, Jeema, and other entities we are going to interact with will help us shape the framework of the dialogue. So it's not in the word. Secondly, on the frustration relating to reforms, we certainly would have loved this to happen yesterday. You are aware as well as I do that for the last 10 years, the regime has promised to constitute a review commission, which never came to fruition. You also remember the gusto with which the Minister of Justice spoke about reforms, until he informed himself personally, and he knows, forgot about the reforms he promised. We cannot push him any further. We are pushing ourselves as leaders, as parties, as individuals, and part of the output out of this engagement with Justice Forum is to invite all and sundry to be part of the push. I have said before, and I say once again for the 10th time, that reforms are not a matter of begging. Reforms are pushed. Reforms involve engagement and sometimes disengagement. So we are ready to go the long stretch. And then, your first question, our expectations from the onset, from this party, is a warm reception which they afforded us, and we're thankful. Because they only confirm one thing, that they're not timid. You know, some people are so scared to meet others. Probably they fear that those others will meet will see through their inability to see the obvious. But I'm glad Jeema has met us, and they have courageously spoken about their views and what we're trying to do. And we cannot wait to work with them to push forward this agenda. Secondly, like you observed, our host observed, that at the end of the day, we made a request that they become part of the effort to organize a nationwide platform in which we shall speak as political leaders, as civil society, as cultural institutions, as citizens, senior citizens, as all sorts of Ugandans. Because at the end of the day, the nation does not belong to politicians alone. The country belongs to Ugandans and other stakeholders. So, in the long run, that's what we desire from Justice Forum, and I think they have rolled out a red carpet for us, which we are grateful.